coward?
Because it's useless. I've been here long enough to know how useless and how bogus this discussion is. Because it leads to nowhere. It leads to nowhere. The guys we are dealing with are sophisticated political thieves who subvert every process that we have agreed on, and who then throw us at the deep end and say, explain, what are you going to do with the Ugandans? Explain what. You are asking us to explain what we are going to do in an illegal situation. You know that we have, even under IPOD, we made efforts to reinstate our rights through the Public Order Management Act. I remember the Honorable Rukutana, the Honorable Rugunda met with us so many times, and they even made a promise that they were working on it, and I could see they were really working on it. And in one of the IPOD summits, the president was open to them and said, that's not the order I have given to my military. So you cannot ask me to sound intelligent about a matter that I know that this is not a democracy, this is gun rule. This is gun rule. There's a gun at everyone's head. And that gun is going to be the death of all of us. Just give it 2 years, 1 year. I can tell you at what point in time this is going to explode. Not even implode. Implosion will be a luxury. That an implosion can happen in NRM, no. This country is being set on fire. The firewood is being gathered. We are all watching happily as the English doctors are busy telling us that, oh, this should be happening. This is a military serving officer. Meanwhile, there are people plotting against the Constitution. There are people plotting against us, the people of Uganda. And this is not even the first time in our history. In all the 60 years of our independence, leaders have been plotting against the citizens of Uganda. So, let us hold our fire. Each of us knows what is going to happen and what we are being set up for. I'm even suspicious of this panel today, that you have invited us to incriminate ourselves, and so that we can be put out of action quickly.
How do you mean?
I mean, because you know what's happening. You know that the military is in full control of the democratic space. You know that. And you know that they are plotting against the people of Uganda. You know that. And you know that there are no parties to talk about because they can't operate. We have a dysfunctional multi-party system, very dysfunctional at all levels. And so you are hoodwinking the people of Uganda to look at us and judge us as people who have failed to offer what we set up, what we were licensed to do. We know those plots. We know. And we know the breaking point. Because NRM is going to be dead soon. They are the first to go on the guillotine. You are the first to die. You will be the first to die, NRM. And that's why I tell you that they are powerless. They don't even know what they are doing. Have you heard SEC, which they campaigned so hard to sit on? Yes. And yet you don't sit. You are powerless, you are toothless, you are impotent, you are everything, nothing. So please don't tell lies to Ugandans. There's no NRM. What is there are officers.
So there is FDC.
No, there's not even FDC. In real terms, we would like to offer leadership as FDC on our electoral platform. We have not been allowed to do so. If I took a walk and collected 5 people, I will be arrested before even I get to the bridge. I do not want to be waylaid on my way to do my work, my political work, and killed in an accident, and written off, because that's the stage we are at. Our history is repeating itself. We have had people disappearing. That's not news anymore. We have had people poisoned. That's no news anymore. what is going to be news? And what I see being couched is how do we overthrow ourselves? How do we overthrow ourselves decently? And so as the whole group, your class, under the guise of generational, because you began it, you are as guilty as them. You say the generational leadership. They picked it up from you. They have weaponized it. Now they say generational.